Hello, this is Tom, aka Gedeon here for Tabletop Tap Room. Title of today's video is Pick a Card. Pick the right card, though. So the Grift is going on with the Buffoonery Factory in Lake Geneva. And a few weeks ago, there was a big announcement. Coming soon, test run. Custom art on the fair cards. I don't know what a fair card is, but I think they meant face cards. So right away we did a reverse lookup because we've learned that these are actually done with some digital tools, and these cards don't really exist. We did the reverse lookup and discovered that they were this is Zazzle. This is a Zazzle product, and you can just put your custom artwork on the back of the cards, and they'll just print a regular deck of playing cards, and with the standard face cards and so on. And so we, right away we were able to prove that it was just a digital mock-up. They didn't even exist, and well, that was interesting. So we posted that, and then people questioned them at New TSR, and they got a little testy. So the question, is this a new game? Because they had originally had it back in 2021, where we're going to have Star Frontiers, the card game. They even went so far as to refile their trademark application in September and amend it to include Star Frontiers, the card game, because they were going to have the RPG, they were going to have the board game, they were going to have the card game. And the big announcement was you're going to be able to go from RPG to board game to card game and back if you want it. I don't know how that works, and we still haven't seen any evidence of it. And the beta test of their Star Frontiers New Genesis is not even playable, aside from the fact that it is hopelessly racist, white supremacist, just disgusting. But they got very testy here, and said that they're playing cards, no, but we have mechanics in SFNG to include playing cards if they are SF brand. Now, I've read the PDF for the beta test. There are no rules in it for cards. They don't exist. That's a lie. That is a lie, and it does not exist. But they got testy about it. But yeah, you can play cards. I don't know why you wouldn't just grab a deck of almost everybody's got a deck of bicycle cards in their home. But if you don't, you can go to CVS or Walgreens and get a deck of bicycle cards for what, like $5-6? They're not expensive. But you're not allowed to use them because they're not branded Star Frontiers New Genesis. It makes no sense. And so they were questioned further, and they came back with, I said test print limited. Next batch of many would have custom sci-fi art on the face cards. Okay, great. Well, guess what they just put up on the Dungeon Hobby Shop? No custom sci-fi art on the face cards. And notice the price here. Let me blow it up just in case you can't see it. $25 for a deck of cards. No different than a deck of bicycle cards, other than you've got some custom artwork, which is not even all that exciting. Okay? Not even all that exciting, this custom artwork on the back. And the promised sci-fi artwork, custom artwork on the fair cards or face cards, didn't even materialize. But where does this come from? Well, it comes from Zazzle. Okay, here's the artwork. We found it on Zazzle. And look at the price there. $11.45. I mean, talk about a markup. They're selling these cards for $25. Wow. And they're probably just drop shipping it straight from Zazzle to you. So, I mean, that's hysterical. $25. I mean, I could make a set of custom Star Frontiers cards and have them shipped to me from Zazzle. Yeah. For a whole lot cheaper, for $11.45 plus shipping. So this is this is them doubling down. Now, why is this going on? Well, this is all about that trademark, because they're squatting on the trademark of Star Frontiers that belongs to Wizards of the Coast. And and they can assert, oh, we own it, we own it, we own it, we own it. No, you've got to defend it in court, and lawyer fees are probably going to go $500,000. And when you lose in court, because Wizards of the Coast has had Star Frontiers in commercial use on drive-through since 2018, since the 2018 trademark affair with Evil Hat, they've been selling Star Frontiers on drive-through in commercial use. Easy to demonstrate. Those $500,000 lawyer fees that they're going to run up with their nationally recognized trademark lawyers, those are going to be the responsibility of the loser, TSR. And, but this is new TSR trying to double down on, oh, yeah, we've got the Star Frontiers, the card game. We're using it in commerce. And so it's listed right on the Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum store. Fun fact, you got to go to the last page to find them. They're hidden back there. It's where they like to hide stuff. Like when they put up Star Frontiers New Genesis and listed it out of stock back in 2021. And that the PDF, that's the beta PDF, is so unplayable. They didn't have a game, that was about deceiving and trying to deceive in court on the squatting. Now, this is just a grift going on, and that's because the new TSR company, they are not a game development company. They are not a game publishing company. They are a grift. They are a scam. They're not producing games. They're not producing real games that are ready. I mean, even their dungeon crawl, that is not retail ready. It's not edited. You've got the spiteful cards, mocking cards that were put in there to mock Luke Gygax and Eric Tenkar. And there was a third mockery card in there. And I don't even know if I could say this on YouTube, but it was, that phrase, see you next Tuesday. So just put that word in front of Opolis. Let's say the word Huntopolis is what I'm hearing from insiders, was this card, and it was made to mock Darlene Artist. And luckily, people like Ernie Gygax put their foot down and said, no effing way. So props to Ernie for putting his foot down and putting a stop to that. And it wasn't just Ernie. I'm aware of another person that put their foot down and then actually was in a conversation with Justin and then slammed the phone down and hung up in disgust. But luckily, there were enough people giving pushback to the CEO at New TSR that card did not get put in the game. It was very disgusting, but luckily it didn't get put in the game. So that card exists somewhere out there in the real world, but it never got put in the game. And it was probably best for New TSR because I think that would have created a firestorm all on its own. So that's they don't even produce real games at New TSR. And you certainly don't have a retail ready game, not in that product that's called Dungeon Crawl. And the editing is a disaster on the module Cult of Abandon, Cult of Abaddon, whatever it's called there. That's just so poorly edited that even the author of it's telling people to do the chargebacks, get your money back. It hasn't even shipped, so get your money back. They're not even shipping it anyways. ask for your money back. And, so they're not even a real company. This is about squatting on trademarks because it was a grift. They thought that Wizards of the Coast would pay them $1 million to get the trademarks back. Wizards of the Coast is taking them to court and going to clean their clocks. Now, if you want a real card game from a real game publishing company, I have a recommendation. You should check out Wizard Tower Games. This is Don Samora's company, and he produces, where's my cursor? Boom. Right here. Oh, look at this. These are new since the last time I was on his store. You've got campaign trackers here, 5e products. I'm not a 5e player myself, but I bet knowing how Don is about his other materials, how he goes overboard to make it the best product he can. Like this Haunted Ruins. I did a review of this. This was a Busy Game Masters thing right here. He went overboard. What else can I put in here to help the Busy Game Master? And it was just, and then it was value added, but wait, there's more, and then more value added. And hey, let me do a random table to generate this just in case the game master needs it. So this Haunted Ruins module, absolutely fabulous. But here is his card product, because he's got a machine to print and cut these cards. And this is a real card product produced by Don Samora at Wizard Tower Games. I have this, in fact, it's sitting right here. Do it so that we're not getting too much glare from the plastic. But this is absolutely the Rot Hole Dungeon deck of descriptions. And he's planning more. But this is for again, you can just deal these out and create a dungeon on the fly. Oh, I need a dungeon quick for tonight. Deal out 14 cards, lay them out as a dungeon. Go with some of the descriptions on there, add the stats from your monster manual, whatever system you're using, and boom, you're ready to go. You've got a dungeon that holds together fairly well. And there are things on here, like traps. There's description that you read to the players. Then there's dungeon master information on there. This is an absolute awesome product, and I highly recommend it. And look at this price on here. Remember the price on the Star Frontiers New Genesis card supposed game? $25. Look at this, $14.99, and this is made in America. These are printed here in America. These are made here in America. And right in Battle Creek, Michigan. That's where they're made. Made in America. Real legitimate card, a deck from a legitimate game publishing company that's supporting players. And so some of you is probably saying, Tom, you've been pushing this Wizard Tower Games a little bit. Well, why not? I like Wizard Tower Games. And here's the reason why. Well, actually, Don and I bonded when his daughter who had passed away was being mocked by Mario Real on Twitter. We all know who Mario Real really is, but there were denials. So it's not me. Michael Yack hacked my account, and now it's Michael Hovermail hacked his account. But D20 Delving, the board game. I love this product. This is a product for it was billed as a product like, hey, somebody crucial didn't show up for your Monday night RPG session, but you still want to play. But you can't, you got to face the big boss, and its crucial player didn't show up. So you don't want to go forward with that. You can use D20 Delving and still have a game of D&D. Well, that's great, but this game's inclusive because this game is designed to include people with a seeing impairment or maybe like my adult daughter who has some developmental delays and has some struggles with reading. Okay, because you're going to be able to take your Android phone, your Apple phone, your tablet, and you're going to be able to scan the QR code on all the cards in the game. And once you scan it, the voice of Tim Kask is going to read the contents of that card. I mean, you can read it yourself if you want to, but you're going to have the experience of being able to hear Tim Kask read it. Now, Dawn originally asked Tim, he says, hey, would you read the treasure cards? And Tim Kask came back to him and said, you know what? How about I read all of them? So, Tim decided to throw his weight behind this product. This is going to be a very innovative. This is the first time this is being done. And it's going to include people who would not normally be included in the board game experience, in the D20 board game experience. And I love that. I think that is noble and something that should be supported. And so I'm a backer of this Kickstarter. I've backed it. In fact, I'm going to be talking to the good wife, and I think we're going to back it a second time and get a second game. And I'll just talk to Don and have him drop mail it to somebody in the family I want to give it to, for Christmas or, whenever the game gets produced. But because I believe in this so much, because it's going out of its way to help people and to include them in gaming. And that I strongly believe in that. And so that's why I want to get behind this game. And that's why I'm encouraging, my listeners to think about getting behind this Kickstarter. Don is a great guy, great customer service, produces awesome products, absolutely awesome products. I'm a customer, and I think you should be too. Check out Don's stuff. He's taking a lot of hits from the Buffoon Factory in Lake Geneva. New TSR CEO is going out of his way to post and to complain and to just try to cause trouble for him. And I'm just not having it. It's not right. And this is a great product by a great company, by a great company owner. And all this stuff is made here in America. It's not held hostage in China, like other Kickstarters. You're going to get your fulfillment right away. It's going to be produced here in America. It's going to be shipped to you right away. And Don's very concerned about these things. So he's structured his company that way. So this is Tom from Tabletop Tap Room saying, check out this Kickstarter. Check out this company. Consider getting behind it. And I want to thank you for watching the video. I want to thank you for listening to me. I cannot promote this company enough. This game needs to be made. This is going to be innovative. It's going to help people who have been a little bit marginalized in the board game experience. And come on, we can do this. Let's get behind the company. So keep on gaming. And again, thank you for your consideration in this.